Loading screen. Loading in progress. Retreat OK button. Single player
Go to
picture.
campaign.
Campaign tab.
Start
Start
mission.
campaign button.
Norman conquest.
Some events leave a deep mark on history,
But
none on the
not on the
land.
land. Sand Lake Hill, England.
This is the site of the Battle of Hastings. After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here, the fate of England turned.
Whoa.
It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne.
It's not about the game, but it's about
October 14th,
the
1066.
history.
We know what happened here on this day, thanks to this. The Bayeux Tapestry. A carefully
know
preserved illustrated record
That
of
history
events.
will begin.
It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England, and his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne. But a storm thwarted his plans. Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north, another threat to his crown. So he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England. The weather cleared. He seized his chance. 250 miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south. At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men. The stage was set, and up for grabs, England itself.
Battle of Hastings.
Loading screen. Loading in progress. Loading screen. Loading in progress.
To it, my heart, my time is gone.
Loading screen. Loading in progress. Loading screen. Loading in progress. Play button.
Let's play.
On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Voyez first, compagnon. Accept first, compagnon.
The hell, my friend.
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall. Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would
And
not
then-
yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier. Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat.
The horse.
He aimed to lure the Anglo-Saxons into a false sense of victory, causing them to break formation. William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move. With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged.
Saxon this.
The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders. But William had an answer. His sharp-eyed archers. More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army. Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse. With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers. The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized, and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself. The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his.
Kill the king, bro. Where's the king?
More Norman cavalrymen took to the field.
Join the war. Yeah, you get it.
The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen. In the confusion, some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic. Leaderless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives. The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning.
Continue button.
At the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control: the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter?
Loading screen. Loading in progress. Loading screen. Loading in progress. Loading screen. Loading in progress. Loading screen.
Some enemy
Loading in
requests
progress.
always build up your forces, even if you start with a lot of units.
Play button.
Road to York.
William the Conqueror marched north, with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York. But in his path stood rebel towns that harbored William's northern enemies. He would take the towns back by force.
The hell?
Quiete, cabals. Acalque, caballeros. En sola.
Yeah. What is she doing?
Produis tes serviettes.
Voyeți incontinent. Și când vă zvodreți. Avant, compagnon. Retraigneți vos avoirs. Pour votre service. Je suis votre serveuse.
Kill them! Bro, you can kill them. You kill the archer. Whoa.
The Normans captured the town of Middlethorpe, establishing their presence in the north. With reinforcements to his army soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
Bro,
Cito.
open the map.
Odio. Caballo.
Caballos.
Obeyo.
What the hell
A
is
medio
that?
course. Caballo.
Okay, nothing.
Si. Vado.
Okay.
Si, parat. Caballo.
Caballo.
Cito.
Wait for additional from assign by villager in Childhood. Okay.
Bene. Caballo. A medio course. Si. Obeyo.
Sus. Maçon.
Escolto. Escolto. Capians.
Quad.
Me?
Edifico. Lavoro. Edifico.
Ubi vado? Ma sono.
Finito. Che?
Build to additional houses. Wait. Cause I don't have meat.
Me?
Yes, you.
Sì.
Maçon.
Che? Lavoro.
Fuedmandes. Vado. Odio. Caballo. A medio course.
Open the resources.
Vado. Caballos. Cito.
Spero. Capians.
Cavallerio. Bene.
What?
Caballos.
Caballo.
Vado. A medio course. Obeyo.
Obey. What the hell? Nah, bro. The hell? Nah.
Escolteis, colones. Edifico. Edifico. Ma sono. Lavoro.
What are you doing?
Alla materia.
Can I? Even I don't have a gold.
Bene odite. Quod ordines?
The Norman army was now well supplied by a town, but it would take a sustained effort to keep the army at full strength.
Have arrived. Which? Oh,
Odite, in avant, servientes.
yeah.
Gitte. Attention, in avant.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
Je veux votre service. Mon destrier remagne.
Attention.
Quando je commande, avance. Apertisez votre courage, compagnon. Certes. Access vos, compagnon. Reste tous à près. Allez, compagnon. Revoyez vos avoués. Incontinent. Apertisez votre courage, compagnon.
Ah,
Quando je commande, avance, avance, compagnon.
Parade Sauves.
Materia.
With the Fulford rebels eliminated, William was one step closer to York.
no objective. Build up your army. Okay.
Knowing he would face strong resistance in the city, William prepared to bolster his cavalry.
Ubi vado?
Ubi vado?
Where is my king?
Bene odite.
Eh? Where is it? Where's my king?
Gitte.
Where's my king? Wait. Wait.
Spero.
My king has died.
L'esparas. Edifico. Masono. Mais l'amour. Obéir, c'est vertu.
Ah,
Finit.
The Norman army came under attack from a new enemy, the Danes. William's army held back the Danes' attack, but they threatened to return unless William paid them in gold.
Escoltez. Che? Sì. Sì, lavorance. Barats. Vado caver.
¿Qué?
get up for angle conjecture landmark.
Parates, servientes. In avant, servientes.
Ambulance.
Sì. Refaccio. What? Borrefaction. Labour.
Arco parat. Vado.
Ubi vado?
Compagnon, 10 stars. Non recuerdo sons.
Homes, preparate. Bene, bene. Donnex vocerit ovos volens. Parat. Again. Preparate, in avant, artier.
Escolto. Movens. Edifico.
Sì. vado. Movo.
Parate.
Intendo. Spero.
Allons-y.
What?
L'amour.
Bantulah puran.
Wait, wait.
E ce li mandava.
Si sono.
Io ma sono la cose. Cos'è sarà massonata? Cos'è sarà massonata?
Parade pour venir.
L'heure, c'est comme vos voldrez.
Tutto di te. Vado a lavorare.
Finissez de faire.
Ascolti bene.
With their stables in place, the Normans could add more cavalry to their army.
Cos'è sarà massonata?
Che Franz? Che non sei?
Donetz muevos amigos.
Allenza Panos!
E ci mandano. Benefect. Baronet! Barandis! Io ma sono la cose!
À la chute!
Wait, l'amour.
Ascolte bene. Cosa sarà ma sonata? Io ma sono la cosa.
Udite, servientes. Davanti, servientes. Parade pour venir.
Wait, me.
Io ma sono la cose.
Tutti odite, vado a lavorare.
Acces avant, compagnon. Certes. Avertissez votre courage, compagnon. Quand je commande, avant. Si comme vos voldrez. Je suis votre serveuse. Retrayez vos à moi.
The Normans discovered the source of the Dane threat, an outpost on the water. William had a choice: bypass the encampment, destroy it, or pay the Danes the gold they demanded.
la bourra.
Tuts audite.
Ecce li mandement.
Quid labor?
Escolte bene. Retourno comme matériel.
Parat pour labora.
Toutes auditées. Come sono la cose? Vado la burra. Cos'è sarà massonata?
Ok.
Vado la burra.
Vale.
Avertisez votre courage, compagnons!
In destroying the Dane outpost, William stripped the rebels of a crucial ally.
Mon arway mègne avec moi, incontinent. Pour votre service.
William's ultimate goal was within his grasp. All that remained was to enter York and destroy its keep.
Comme vos voldrez. Mon arway mègne avec moi. Mon destrier y mègne. Attends, certes. Avant, compagnon.
Si, parat.
Bref, attention tentative. Quitte.
Si sommes. Cos'è sarà massonata? Cara formata. Cara formata. Vedete, cavallo. Cavalario, quitamos. On the squad. Cavalario, parat.
Où sunt vos commandement?
Cavalarios, parat. Parat.
Aveillez-vous.
Obeio.
Quid? Me?
Vale. Si, parat.
Cos'è sarà massonata?
Tourma. La bourse Pérance.
Benefect. Parat pour venir.
Brest pour une sanglante tentative.
Si sommes.
Dicte-moi ma besogne.
Prends.
Cavale parade, courso, oyez, oyez. Comprendo. Cavallo ici. Angulo. Qu'une grande course. Angulo. Veillance l'ennemi. Perfecte. Valo ici.
Obéir, c'est vertu. Puer girid. Beleo
Oke.
incontinent.
Kita serang aja dulu.
Je commande. Avant.
Kun concours.
Soyez prest, compagnons. Successor!
Qu'est demandé? Oyez. Les maçons sont ici.
Avertissez votre courage, compagnons.
Si son vite. Secco materimo. Si, comprendo.
For votre service. Retrayez vos appuis.
Mandesqued, ici va toast. Come sono la cose?
Service on ordonnance. Chevalier fantastic.
Ecce man de Marte.
Veillons, l'ennemi.
Soyez prest, compagnons.
Prête la bourre. Si, Badet.
Christus, retrayez vos appuis. À l'arson, chevalier.
Point de l'amour.
Si, garde.
The Norman army poured into York and began sacking the town as they bore down on the keep.
Colonnes, Pardance des retournards. Valo la bourra. Cosa si ramassonata?
Service y compos montes.
Colonnes requiem mandamot. Io ma sono la cosa.
Accespe quando je commande. Avant. Christus of Christ. Service on ordonnance.
Moment ici, arquet.
Escolte, beh, sì, bene. I affect. Vado la brava. Cose sarà massonata.
À l'arson, compagnons. Incontinent. Dosi compos cavalarius paroi. Quando je commande. Avant. À l'arson, chevalier.
Tewas bro.
Felice et beat.
Préparateur, allons-y. Encore.
Trau. Odite, chief.
In ayuda!
Buon lavoro.
Parats pour la bourrard.
Ecce li mandamot.
Quel est votre plaisir? Où sont vos commerces pour une sanglante? Edward, notre porte, Jen Stars. Je t'appelle Baron Savitz.
Quelle? Cos'è che la personata?
Quel est votre plaisir?
Parats pour venir. Quelle ordine?
Compagnon, make them stop! Pour une sanglante intime.
Cavallerio Parats. Buon la... Six hommes. Colonnes. Parats et France.
Où sont vos commandements? Chacun en sa place.
Quid mandes? Quiete, cavals.
Bien saber.
Odio.
Quel est?
Ascolte bene. Vado la burra. Io ma sono la cosa. Vado la burra.
Mes plaies.
Buon labor. In effect.
Felice et beate. Seco materia.
A Pierre Parats. Quid ordine? Odite, servientes. Sagita in arco.
Pour une sanglante
Venez,
acquis.
unité. Demandes.
Recule.
Buenos días. Labour Spérance. Sur moins de Mans.
Dicte smoué. Pas besoin.
Cavallerio parade. Buenos días.
Escolte bene.
Lente retournard. Vado laborar. Io ma sono la cose. Cavallerio parade. Sì, parade. Io ma sono la cose. Vado laborar. Sagita in arco. Cos'è sarà massonata?
Six hommes.
Laborance en limans. One labour. One labour. Cavallerio parade. Sì, parade. Attention.
Reste pour une sanglante acquis.
Unité. Ben.
Lâchez.
In avanti. Cavallerio parade.
In avant.
Cavallerio parade. Buenos días.
Van después.
Arquière parade.
Cos'è sarà massonata? Io ma sono la cosa.
Seguita in acqua. Quel mano. Sì, parati. Arco parati.
Me plekt.
Sì, parati. Udite se obeio.
Felice et beat. Parade pour venir. Monacial pour la materia.
Vederoiste. Ite. Arco parati. Quel mano.
Où sont votre commandement?
Attenzione. Sì. Sì, parati. Parati. In avanti, cavallarios. Archier, obedio.
Parade pour si comprendo.
Quel mandes? Sito.
Mandes puede.
Cavalario, odio.
It's time to war.
Udite, serviente. In avanti.
Gas.
Gitte. Obeio.
Sebenarnya kebanyakan aja archer tadi.
Ite. In avanti, servientes.
Kalau banyak archer kan aman depan. Banyak kuda.
Quoi de l'amour? Cose sera ma sonata.
The keep fell to the Norman army, and York was secured. The Northern Rebellion was over, and William the Conqueror was uncontested as King of England.
Sumpah mengabaikan histori ini mah.
Continue button.
William the Conqueror had recaptured York from the rebels. Now he wanted to teach them a lesson for defying him. He began a brutal campaign of destruction to crush any further resistance, known as the Harrying of the North. Villages and crops were destroyed. It is said 100,000 people were killed. With ruthless efficiency, William the Conqueror had secured obedience in his new kingdom. But it wasn't to last. It would be thrown into chaos by his own children. When William the Conqueror died in 1087, his favorite son succeeded him, King William II, known as William Rufus. But 13 years into his reign, disaster struck. While out hunting, he was killed. William's youngest brother took his place as King Henry I. But there was a problem. At the time, Henry's elder brother, Robert, Duke of Normandy, had been on crusade. When he returned, he was furious that Henry had grabbed the throne. From Normandy, Robert attempted to invade England to claim the crown from his brother. But he failed and returned home. In retaliation, Henry struck back. In a reversal of 1066, he crossed the Channel and invaded Normandy, intent on undermining his brother Robert's rule. His first target was Bayeux. This rich and splendid city was one of the jewels of Normandy. Henry was to begin his campaign by unleashing his forces on the city. Bayeux was about to feel the wrath of the English army.
The fall of Bayeux.
Loading screen. Loading in progress. Loading screen. Loading in progress. Loading screen. Loading in progress.
I don't
Loading
even talk
screen.
with
Loading in progress.
audience.
In the brotherly feud over Normandy, King Henry I set out to make an example of Bayeux, a town still loyal to his brother Duke Robert. Henry's archers took up position on high ground outside the city and faced an immediate attack by Robert's cavalry patrol. Having deployed their palings, Henry's archers were well protected against the cavalry charge. They defeated the first patrol. As Henry set his sights on burning Bayeux, more reinforcements arrived to join his army.
It is certain. Leoda, he shall lay it. Armina Wolf, Fen. Fort Wande Bregges, mit Baldenes. Beodeth me, Strelboren Jaru. Yes, Strelboren Jerwa. Miguel Shorto! Strelboren Jaru. Abuga Strelboren.
Strävåren, Jarl! Buga, strävåra! Yes, sir! Onda i tepa, Blackburn! Sitter sträle, tusen! Det gör vi! Bästen väg! Strävåren, jävlar! Här kommer the way! Yeah! Yeah!
Yes, be ready for Hesses.
Best rail shoot det gör vi! I Quillen!
The English approached Bayeux and saw that its towering stone walls would not be breached by manpower alone. Henry would need siege equipment and a defensible location to construct it.
Set it, ja.
Henry now called for the services of a blacksmith to bolster the siege effort.
Look how we read it through, Tulkas. Forward the trackers, mid Baldenes.
And you work it. It's different things.
Nu, Tulka, du säger namn på det.
that shule beo timbrad.
Egypt look at that.
With a blacksmith on hand, Henry's infantry would soon be ready to construct siege equipment.
Timbra thing.
Very done.
Yeah, where we get the Rande Tiva.
Yes, sir. West to Hala.
Henry's infantry could now construct battering rams, siege weapons designed to break open fortress walls.
Yes, sir. West to Hala. And your worker of each agar. Yes, stealth ending. What, sir? Each a worker.
Abuga, Strelborn, Stilla, Strelborn. Gath, Strelborn. Yes.
Garu.
Each win. Mid-May.
That Himbrin shale bay.
Yes, sir. Where's the Hala?
Each Aeon ye don.
Be what thought be ordinary.
What, sir, Pente?
Ram Yaru.
Strelbora, Side.
Garwigan, Asetas. It shall be Timbrandis. It shall,
Yeru Siaru Yaru. What's that faith, eh?
And your worker? Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, sir. Where's the Hala? Halista Hala. Vieru, Seras Yaru, Donde Swahatan. Elerite. Esta Aknawa.
Strelbora, Yerwa.
Here we are. The heavy water beyond us.
With the power of battering rams, the English army could crack open Bayeux's mighty walls.
Wait, se dierwe. Eala, veadu seras varende. Garu umpa. Garu fera. That timbren shale bail.
Henry's presence on the doorstep of Bayeux would not go unanswered, and now his forces braced for an attack by Robert's army.
Obeisance is ane acuda.
On your worker. Ain't your worker. You're to work.
Schwatter, Faith.
Dije of yourself.
Brandy new.
Vai, Piedrabiano! Jejevia! Apuga! Strel! Vai, Piedrabiana! Jeta!
Divested! Pretender!
Henry repelled the attack, but he knew that so long as Bayeux still stood, the city would not give up the fight.
On your worker. Off each a guard. Yaru to work. That's Shule Bayo Timbrad. Yes, sir. Where's Lara? Each Timbra Theos. What third faith, eh? What third faith, eh? Each a worker. Each a worker. That Shule Bayo Timbra. Each Timbra Theos.
Yes, sir. Questo hala.
Each a worker. Brende new. That Shule Bayo Yaru to work. Each Timbra Theos. Each a willa, Wende off. Each Timbra Theos. That Shule Bayo Timbran.
Dinestis? Yea, ye come go. Ich gar sua Hector. Lute is non burden. Ik rede voor.
worker. Yes, sir. West Duhala. Each a worker. Each timber theos. That should be Bayo timber. Each brookie that. Yes, sir. When day off. Each a worker. Work end day on Ecker.
Andare to Andente to servant. Ridende suahet. Ridende suahet. Yea, ikam ganda. Alles with it. Certes. Ik ride for. Ich ga suahet. Ich will. Yea, ikam ganda. Ich ga suahet. Ik ride for. Brekende hem. Nimende to Machayaruan! Ridende suahet. Ich ga suahet. Andente to servant.
Yes, sir. Questo hal, estes comende, quiera tu. Need your work, eh?
Fuse to serve. Ich live here. Alles with it. Ridende suahet. Jute is not for them. Yea, ik ham ganda. Ik ride for. Yea, ik ham ganda. Ridende suahet.
Not yet, yeah.
And you worker. Here, lad there. Let's the dog.
Fuse, ridende suahet.
Nu, gälla.
Obeisance is on it. Ik ride for.
You're unfaithful.
And you worker.
That surely be your friend.
And now
Yes, sir. Questo hal, it's timber theos. And your work, need your work, What's that fitting? Fair enough.
Yaru to work.
That surely be your timber.
See you 10 days.
44 orang na bang?
Cheer now. You're right on your side. Yes. Yeah, each a will. Share last hair. Chaos work day.
Market, Yerwa.
Here we are. You coming for? Here we are. Lista mala. Och häst vi wattar för jornas. Kom det fattar? Wait, så Jerry är du ser du workande. Fram Jaro. Biedu, será Jaro. Jerry Moren Jaro. Foliente. Estes comende. Each timber Theos. Fetch ende wudu. Each timber Theos. Fair enough. That's Shule Bayo Tempra. Each a worker. On game day, a taker. Each timber Theos. That's Shule Bayo Tempra. Each a worker. A earth to land a Kuthleach. Each timber Theos. That's Shula Bayo Tempra. Haliste Fala. Dondes Wahata. Biedu Siaru Wergende. Pestes Kuma. Biedu Siaru Wergende.
Yet they ready for Heston to read it new choice. It is Sita for actors.
It be what, Bob?
Yet they shall they. Look at your servants.
Here we are. Dondes Wahata.
Bayer's walls had failed, and Henry's men could now storm the city. Robert's garrison made a last stand to defend Bayeux, but Henry would show no mercy in cutting them down and burning their city.
Cheerless hair. Each a worker. That's Shule Bayo Tempra. Find the end of our days, Wahanda. Yes, sir. The
Je dient de Roma. Eat your willa. Strelboren, Jaru. An are to Hitchka Swahet. Ridende Swahet. Ik rede voor. Alles with. Yeah, extra labora. Site. Voor de to andente to serve. You giants, number none. It's gone, Swahet. Yeah, ik had het. Asuga, Strelbora. Dine hit. Strelbora, Boga, a rod. Strelbora, ja. Strelbora, Finito, stand in the yard.
Here, upper.
Yes, set. Understood. Rele fuse.
Quattro each you say, yes, sir.
Idzie brukie.
Quattro eight.
Bail that may. Flat boga a rod. There you were there.
Quattro eight. Ike on workende. Ike on San Orina.
Bail that may.
Quattro eight. It's shoelace past the end, that. Ike on workende.
Ike of yourself.
Fletcher. Yeah, wait, we need a hit.
Your way, Yow Arler. But tetanates to Don.
Idzie brukie dat.
Wasting dot shoot to death.
Flamboga at all.
Strelboren, ja.
Strelboren, Yaru.
Yes, sir. Bantulah.
Strele fuse.
Bail that man.
Each timber sail. Yaru to work. Each timber sails. Cheer, that's your way on, you Samiende. Eat your worker.
Bail that may. Strele fuse.
Gatriende Wudu. What? Sir, it will do.
Flamboga at all.
Yes, sir. West Virginia. Each a willa. Each a worker. Each timber fails.
Flatboga a rod. Strelboren, ja. Flatboga a rod. Yeah! Strelboren. Yeah! Strelboren, ja.
Flamboga. Flamboga at all. Bail that man. Strele fuse. Abuga strelbo. Equilla.
Flamboga a rod.
Strela fuse. Strelbo. Yeah. Yes. Bail that yes. Good Fletcher. Bail that man. Poliente heads.
Swap for swap. Yes,
moral or Lisa.
As Bayeux burned and the people fled in terror, King Henry basked in the victory over his brother Duke Robert. But Henry would not stop until all of Normandy was back under the English crown.
Continue button.
While Bayeux burned, King Henry pressed his advantage. Seizing key fortifications and buying the loyalty of powerful lords, Henry loosened his brother's grip over Normandy. At Tinchebray in 1106, brother would fight brother for final claim to their father's lands.
Loading screen. Loading in progress. 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 Play button.
Determined to claim Normandy and capture his brother, Duke Robert, King Henry besieged the castle at Tinchebray. But the direct assault on the formidable stone castle was failing. Unable to breach the towering walls, the king devised a new plan to capture his brother. Henry would force Robert to defend his lands from attack by razing the villages of Martigny and Fresnes.
He shall certes.
To goad Robert out of his stronghold, Henry's men would burn the village to the ground.
cometh on. Foliente hes. Ik wil. Did I hit? Let us go. Ik heel short.
The village of Martigny was destroyed, but still Robert did not emerge to face Henry outside the castle. Henry would have to raise the stakes. Next, he targeted the village of Fresnes. Henry received word that Robert had sent for a fresh army to aid in defending his position at the castle. Henry had to eliminate these new forces before they could combine with the garrison at Tinchebray. Henry could buy reinforcements from nearby allies if he could procure the gold to pay them. Henry sent gold to his ally in men and received fresh reinforcements. Henry's men had failed to eliminate the new army Robert had sent for. Now Henry would have to contend with a much larger force. Henry paid his ally in Tosny and received a regiment of soldiers. At the hands of Henry's army, the village of Fresnes was in ruins. Henry's ally in Bayeux sent reinforcements in exchange for gold. Henry's provocations had paid off. Robert finally emerged from the castle to face his brother in open battle.
GW. Continue.
Restart. Are you
Yes.
sure you want to restart? Yes button.
Yes,
Loading
button.
screen. Loading in progress.
Panjang juga nih.
Loading screen. Loading in progress. 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 Play button.
Determined to claim Normandy and capture his brother, Duke Robert, King Henry besieged the castle at Tinchebray. But the direct assault on the formidable stone castle was failing. Unable to breach the towering walls, the king devised a new plan to capture his brother. Henry would force Robert to defend his lands from attack by razing the villages of Martigny and Fresnes.
Certes. But mean a word. Fed. Adente to servant. Fourth war
Father! Here!
To goad Robert out of his stronghold, Henry's men would burn the village to the ground. The village of Martigny was destroyed, but still Robert did not emerge to face Henry outside the castle. Henry would have to raise the stakes. Next, he targeted the village of Fresnes. Henry received word that Robert had sent for a fresh army to aid in defending his position at the castle. Henry had to eliminate these new forces before they could combine with the garrison at Tinchebray. Henry could buy reinforcements from nearby allies if he could procure the gold to pay them. Henry sent gold to his ally in men and received fresh reinforcements.
Jättetheory shall lead. Al arje, ik kan gaan.
They're Sweden, they're scared.
Look at jou weer die ready friends.
By eliminating Robert's incoming army, Henry had thwarted his brother's attempt at strengthening the castle's defences.
Fort Wardefrex, mit Balvenes. Andente to service. Duce is none more dead. At mean a word. Fell. Gut readeth nu, Tullis. Gut readeth nu, Tullis. Fort Wardefrex, mit Balvenes. At mean a word. Fell. Alles mit.
Henry paid his ally in Tosny and received a regiment of soldiers.
Shall lead. Knitter stand in the Nu, Tulkes, set it young. Alles with us. Duce is not more dead.
Henry sent gold to his ally in Brittany, and in return, a detachment arrived to bolster his numbers.
Jätte thee ready for Fort Wardefrex, mit Balvenes. At me
At the hands of Henry's army, the village of Fresnes was in ruins. Henry's provocations had paid off. Robert finally emerged from the castle to face his brother in open battle.
What will Temet of father to see?
It is Sita for Actus. At mean a word, fella.
Let's fight.
Wat jou weer hier? Ik zal leiden jou. Ik zal leiden jou. Goed redet nu, Tulkes.
Baik di belakang.
King Henry's tactic of luring Robert into the open had worked. Henry captured his brother, and Normandy was his.
Anjir, dari tahun masih panjang 100 tahun lagi pakai. It's not for today.
Quit campaign. Yes button. Single player page. Campaign tab. Item 1 of 4. Back button. Masteries page. Campaign tab. Are you sure you want to quit? Campaign tab.
Anjir, udah jam 6 pakai.